Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. Well, it is Wednesday, July 16th. And baby, last night, we had another round of horrific storms here in the Chi. Y'all, I'm tired. When I tell you I'm tired, I'm tired. I don't know what this is. I'm sitting on something. But anyway, another, oh shit, I got a leaf on the car. Oh, it fell off, good. Another round of storms. They were horrific. I think it's a tree down here, it's a tree down here. It's just trees everywhere. I think last night was worse than the night before. Oh my God. And I'm so damn sleepy. I am so sleepy. So I fell asleep just as I was dozing off. Here come the rain. And baby. Whew. It was something fierce. It was something fierce. It's gonna be another hot, muggy day. Garbage cans everywhere. It's just a mess, girl. It is a mess. Just a mess. I think this is it. I think we are done with the storms. I don't think a lot of people didn't come to work yesterday. It was worse last night. Whew. I guess, whenever we have extremely, extremely hot weather, I don't know, we just have the worst, the worst storms. And these storms just been cutting up. I mean, just acting a fool. It's been bad. So, knock on wood, look ever so lightly, the check engine lights and stuff have not come back on. I don't know what it's going to be like once I get on Lakeshore Drive. I do have a dentist appointment this evening at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock for him to look at my tooth and decide what he's gonna do. Either pull it or put something down in it. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. We'll see. He might just give me an antibiotic, or he might just tell me to wait until I come back off the strip, or might give me some stronger pain medication. I don't know. But one of my friends was telling me she had surgery on her back, and about the nerves, and she was saying the gabapentin medicine will also help with my tooth because it's a nerve pain, and this is a nerve down in my tooth. Hold on, y'all. Just gonna put some lipstick on. What's going on? anyway, she was telling me to get that. And she was saying that the gabapentin will help because this is a nerve. And like I said yesterday, it hurt a little bit, but I put the this Walgreens. You ever have a toothache? My mother's old dentist told her about this stuff, and I'll show it to you all. It's a paste. It's a Walgreens tooth and gum paste. And when I tell you it worked, and it's a Walgreens brand. So you know that's a generic brand, but it works. It worked. So I was telling my boss yesterday about my car, right? Because my other boss, my other foreman, he has the same car I have, but he has a 2011, I think. And we were talking about these, you know, the RAV4s. We were talking about them. So my boss was like, you know, you getting a raise on your next check. I said, yeah, I know. He was like, girl, just go on and buy you a new car. I'm like, no. I was like, no. I was like, the only way I'll buy me a new car is if I'm forced to buy me a new car. Meaning, this one got to break all the way down. It got to tell me there's nothing, there's nothing that we can do for your car. They have to tell me that your engine is gone. It's got to be something real serious for them to tell me that. Because I promise you, if I have to get a new car, because I'm not going to buy a used car. I don't want a used car. I've never had a used car. I've always bought my cars off of the dealership floor. The only used car that I ever had, my sister had a Hyundai Excel. It was a little car. I love that car. And she got another car. My father had given her his car, so she gave me her car. That car didn't have no air in it. It didn't have no radio in it. It was a real cheap car. And I was dumping money into that car. And when I got ready to buy my very first brand new car, I got me a Toyota Corolla. My sister wouldn't let me use that car to trade that car in, and I had dumped so much money into that car. So what I learned from that is buy you something brand new, where you have a warranty, where you have you know, this, you have all the bells and whistles, where the car is gonna last you a good little while. Buying a used car. I don't want nobody's problems. I want my own car. I want a brand new car with everything on it. I want all, you know, I want everything, you know, like what my mom has, you know. And that's another reason why I don't want a car note either. I mean, I know this sounds really crazy, but my mother is 80 years old. I don't know how long my mama gonna drive that car. You know what I'm saying? She's 80. She don't drive a lot. She drives to the store, to the doctor, and stuff like that, and go meet her friends for lunch, and you know. So my thing is, if I have to take over her car note because she no longer can drive the car, I would do that. I just can't see going to buy another car, and it's a brand new spanking car sitting up there. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Wish I could photograph and show you all how all these trees are up out the ground. Wow. for me, it just doesn't make any sense to buy a brand new car when she has bought a brand new car. And like I said, she don't drive that car because she don't work. She's not going back and forth to work. we drive the car on the weekend. We drive her car because it's new, so we drive her car. She drives her car to the doctor, take herself to the doctor. She drives her car to, like I said, go meet her friends for lunch, and to the grocery store and stuff like that. But she don't get on the highway, she don't get on the expressway, she don't do none of that. But with that being said, about her, I mean, it's still her car. You know what I mean? It's still her car. And because it is her car, I can't just take her car, And I don't want to share no car with nobody either. I don't want to do that, When I want to get up and go, I want to get up and go. I don't want to share a car with nobody. And that's why I was doing everything I could to get this one fixed. Because I'm like, and I knew she wanted her car back, And my mama is not no average 80-year-old. Not because 80 to me is not old when you in good spirits and good health. Because you can be 60 and look like you 80. Or feel like you 80, depending on what your lifestyle is. You know what I'm saying? So, my mother has, she don't really have severe health issues. She, I see some little things about some cognitive things, but nothing severe. Of course, she would not agree. But I see it, But at some point, I know that I'm going to have to help Chris get a car. And I was trying to keep this car so he could drive this car. But, hopefully, this car will last, We'll see. We shall see. But right now, I got to make sure this car is running, because we need two cars. We need her car and we need my car. And I don't like the fact that, I don't want to take her car during the day while I'm at work. I don't know what might come up that she might have to leave and, get out the house. My uncle is having surgery tomorrow, hip surgery. And I don't know if he's going to be ready to take Chris to school and pick Chris up from school. So, with that being said, my mama might have to take him and I might have to pick him up. And I'm trying to work that out right now to get the reasonable accommodation so that I can get off at 2:30 and I can get him. So, pray for me in regards to that. I got to start that letter when I come back and see if I can get that done before, get an answer before August 23rd. He starts school August 23rd. So, yeah. And the thing is, when you're a single parent, there's all the stuff you got to think about and be concerned about and worry about. So Chris, I don't know if I shared this with you all. Chris went to the eye doctor and they saw something in his eye. And, he always talks about he feels a little woozy. And he talks about vertigo. And he, talks about, feeling off balance. And I think it has something to do with something that's in whatever's going on in his eye. They said glaucoma. His primary care doctor, who was my primary care doctor, said that his for them to really see what's going on with his eye. So, that's that. So I need to take him and find out what's going on with his eye. And, you know, we'll see. And we just have to keep praying that whatever this is, you know, it's nothing serious. But these are the things that I'm concerned about. These are the things that, you know, I worry about. That his fat ass, lazy bastard of a sperm donor don't have to be concerned with at all, you know. So I'm believing and trusting in God for that. And so, you know, yesterday I did the video and I was talking about, you know, how, I don't remember what I said, but it was something about, you know, being able to be transparent and being able to share things with your significant other. And so Angel, who's my sis from Atlanta, said, you know, there's just some things you can't tell men. And I understood what she was saying, but I don't disagree with that, Angel. However, it's concerning to me to have been with a person for a whole year. You all had pillow talked, y'all had talked about this, that, and the other. You had told him things, he had told you things, y'all had been intimate, y'all had, you know, went to the killing floor, as they say. You know, you had did a lot of things with this person, you know what I'm saying? And you share with somebody something that has happened to you, that, you know, that probably will happen to a lot of people, you know, something that might be embarrassing, might be funny, might not be, I don't know. But I guess my issue with this particular person is the response. The response was so nasty. More nastier than what had happened to me. How do you say to someone that you have been with for a year, and y'all had done or have experienced some of the most freakiest, intimate moments, and you tell them you should never feel that comfortable with me to tell me something like that. I'm gonna just tell you this, Angel. I understand what you mean. And I understand men are wired differently. I understand men don't have to deal with all the things we as women have had to deal with when it comes to our bodies. You know, we've had to deal with having menstrual cycles, bleeding. And there's not a woman on this earth that can tell me that she ain't never messed up a pair of clothing, underwear, got up in the morning, started her menstrual cycle, and, you know, it was running down her leg and she was trying to hurry to get to the bathroom. We have babies. You know, we go through all of that. The nasty, ugly part about having a baby, whether you have a baby vaginally or whether you have a baby by C-section. Then we breastfeed. And then, that can be messy. And then we're the ones who change the diapers, and we deal with the diarrhea with the babies, and when the babies get sick, and we do it all, right? We do it all as women. We always are the caretakers, not just with our children, but with our significant others as well. We do it with our mamas and our fathers and our sisters, whomever. Women clean up more vomit. Okay, I'm just being real. Now, I cannot stand vomit. Okay, I cannot stand that. But having said that, if you're sick, and I may be grossed out, I may think it's disgusting, I may think a lot of things. But Angel, if you call me up and you say, girl, I am so sick. And I'm like, Angel, what's wrong? Girl, I've been throwing up all night long. Oh my God, I'm so sick. Or you call me and you tell me, Sherelle, I need you. Because I can't, I just had an accident on myself and I need you. Angel, I ain't never met you. But if I lived in Atlanta or you lived in Chicago and you called me up and you told me that, as gross as I may think it is, and I may not want to see it, there's no way that I can honestly sit here and say, and I've never met you. We've never met. We've never had no physical contact, right? But having said that, and though I have never met you, and though I have never had no physical contact with you, if you were to email me or if you were to call me on the phone and tell me, I would do whatever I could here in Chicago to make sure you was good. And I sure in the hell wouldn't shoot you down and tell you, girl, why are you telling me that? Why do you feel like you, what? Really, Angel? Really? You should, Angel. Come on, Angel. Come on. You should never feel that comfortable with me to tell me that. Do you see my point? Me and you ain't never had no physical contact. I've never met you. I've never laid eyes on you. Except for the pictures that you sent me. And I feel like if I was to pick up the phone right now and call you and tell you, and Angel, I think we have each other's phone numbers. If I was to call you, and I need to call you, if I was to call you and pick up the phone and tell you that something was wrong with me, and you lived in Atlanta, and I live in Chicago, I don't believe that you would tell me no shit like, Cece, why you call me up and tell me that? Why would you feel that comfortable with me? And I get it, Angel. I get it, girl. I get it. That men are different. I get it. And I understand exactly what you were saying. But I'm confused because I've had physical contact with this person in a whole different way than I've had physical contact with you. Because, me and you wouldn't be bumping and grinding, right? Because we like men. But what I'm saying to you is that if I called you right now and told you that, if you called me, I would never, ever let the words come out of my mouth. Angel, don't, how could, Angel, really? Why you feel that comfortable telling me that? I would never say no shit like that to you. And I don't know you. And when I say I don't know you, I know you, but I don't know you. Oh, that's troll. That's the one calling you. She backing into the parking spot. A fucking car go through the wall. Anyway, I don't know you, right? I don't know you. But I just believe in my heart. And correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you know, Angel, you know. And you tell me that I'm wrong. I just don't believe you would tell me no shit like that. I just don't. First of all, I think you would be cracking up laughing if I told you the story the way I told it to this person. You would be laughing. You'd be like, girl, what the what? We both would be cracking up on the damn phone, okay? That's number one. But if I told you, yeah, girl, oh my girl, let me tell you what happened. I just don't believe, I just don't believe that your response to me would be like this person's response was to me, okay? I'm annoyed. And not only am I annoyed, I felt very insulted. Because you and came over here, you and laid all up in my chest. You and laid on my chest. You and laid all up in my motherfucking bed, my $4,000 bed. You and felt comfortable in my house, in my apartment. You and walked all through my shit. You and laid on clean sheets. You and had a clean towel to wash your ass. And you gonna have the nerve to step in my motherfucking face to tell me that I had the audacity to feel comfortable enough with you to tell you about something that happened with my physical body. So here's the question. What the fuck happens when you and I really get deep, or we get married, or we live together, and something going on with me? So what the fuck you gonna say then? Oh shit. What you gonna say then? So it's just, you know, what really freaked me out was this person took care of their mother when their mother was sick. Their mother was had some health issues, and she could no longer do for herself. And they had to change her diaper and this. And I said to myself, how the hell did you take care of somebody that was sick? And you so fucking squeamish about me just telling you about something that happened. I didn't give you no detail, blow by blow detail, but I told you what happened to me. And you have the nerve to tell me out of your mouth, I lit his ass up. I said, who the fuck are you? Then he had the nerve to say, I bet you wouldn't have shared this with your friends or your followers. I guess he talking about you all. I said, in fact, I did share it with my followers. I said, but what I told you, I didn't go into detail with them, but I told them what had happened to me. And I said, and here's the thing. I'm not close with, I don't have a intimate physical relationship with my coworker is crazy. I said, I don't have a physical, intimate relationship with all of my friends or my followers. So why would I tell them that? Maybe I should move over. All these men got these big ass pickup trucks. You got enough room, baby. You got enough room, baby.
You said what now?
You got enough room, baby.
Oh shit.
I just want to make sure you can get out.
Yeah, I am. Remember, ain't that Ben? Ain't that Ben? All right, I talk to you.
I don't want Ben.
I ain't say. Watch out, baby. So you stop playing. See, I ain't trying to bother because you got enough going on already with these niggas. I'm telling you. Let me go this time. I'll let you go next. I almost had a drink off that going home yesterday. I swear to God, I said, no, you doing good. You taking your medicine. I almost had a drink.
You a fool.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right.
Okay.
Hey,
what?
Have somebody ever...
Be nice now, because I'm on video. I'm video recording. What you say? Don't say nothing. No, I'm video recording. I'm doing the video to my followers. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just...
I always keep it within the guidelines. Until after 3:30. No motherfucking paper stone at me. But anyway, have someone ever grown on you? Think about that.
That's an interesting question.
Just think about that. While you doing your thing and whatever you're doing.
I'm gonna ask them that.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever grown on me?
Actually grown on you. You know, you be like, well, perfect example. Say, okay, somebody trying to talk to you, like, well, I don't think we there. I don't think we should be there.
Yeah, I've had that.
Like, you know what?
Yeah, I've had that to happen to me. Because sometimes you don't always have a connection with a person right away. It takes a lot of time. It takes a little time. That's true. Yeah, I've had that to happen.
Okay, so I was just that's a thought for the day. You know what I mean? Okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
Make sure you do.
All right, sweetie.
I'll talk to you after 3:30.
All right.
No, seriously, have a blessed day, sweetheart.
You too, baby.
Okay,
be
queen.
safe.
Yo, queen, you. You see this here?
He is a nut. He a really, really, really nice guy. He also has to have hip surgery. So the ladies here, we always try to look out for him because he walks really bad and he's got something else going on with him, and so the ladies here at work, we look out for him. We make sure that he all right. You know, you have to kind of like stay on him about some stuff, but he's a good guy. Very, very, very nice guy. Always joking, as you all saw. A lot of fun. But anyway, I guess my point is that I was offended, and I felt insulted, and I felt like when somebody says to you, you shouldn't have never felt that comfortable with me. That was such a in the heart. That was so nasty and so mean. And I went in and I was like, who the are you that you feel that this is how I felt. I felt this sense of you felt or you feel like you better than me. So I told him, I said, you are one self-righteous individual. And I said, you self-centered, you self-righteous, you self-absorbed. Listen here. I cannot tell you. And I used Angel as an example. But there's so many of you all that have never met me, that have never had no physical contact with me, that I know deep down in my heart, you really care about me. And I really care about you. And if you needed something from me, or you needed me to listen to you, or if you needed to tell me something that went on with you, I had the most embarrassing thing that happened to me or whatever. I'm not finna tell you no shit like, you should never feel that comfortable with me. When you say that to somebody, that's like saying to somebody, that's like saying to somebody, you don't mean shit to me. Like, me and you ain't on that level. You know what I'm saying? Me and you ain't on that level with each other. You know, and you cross the line. And how dare you think that we on that level? After me dealing with you, with your motherfucking ass for a year. No. So I said to myself, I said, you know what? I cussed him out. I didn't cuss him out real bad, but I cussed him out. And I said, I'm tired of tiptoeing around this motherfucker. I'm tired of tiptoeing and being nice. And Nick was like, you know, she's like, I'm really proud of you. She was like, because, she was like, do he really know who he dealing with? She was like, she said, he is blessed. She said, because he don't even know. And I told her, I said, no, he don't know. He don't. And I said, I was going to try to change my ways. I said the next time I got involved with somebody, I was going to try to change my ways, and I was going to try to stop being the bitch, you know. But see, this is the thing I want y'all to understand about CC. This is what Nick says. She said, if people really get to know you, you are the sweetest, you got the biggest heart. I do. But I have an issue with people fucking with me. And here's the issue that I have with that. You know why I have an issue with people fucking with me? Because I don't fuck with people. So when people start to fuck with me, I start to feel like, why are you fucking with me? Why? You know, and then that bitch comes out. And then it's hard for me to tame her and to calm her down and control her and get her together where I need her to stop. Because see, once you set me off, I'm like a motherfucking tornado. I just keep coming, you know. And what I tried in this friendship, relationship, whatever you want to call it, what I tried in this one was I tried to not take everything and go off about it, you know, to try to talk about it calmly, to try to express how I felt without going in. But I got tired. And I was tired of being nice. I was tired of tiptoeing. I was tired of, you know, trying to say this and say that this way so that, you know, we wouldn't fall out completely and we could still have some type of decorum when we saw each other. I tried, you know. And when a person says to you that have had the most intimate moments with you and have laid in your bed and walked through your house and ate your food, and food has been brought to them, and you've bought them trinkets and gifts, for you to tell me that I should have never felt that comfortable with you to share something that happened to me physically in my body? Okay. And I can't get that out of my head. Because the message that you sent to me was that, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you like that. We ain't on that level. The level me and you is on, it ain't that. And you will never be on that level with me for you to even think that you could possibly tell me any goddamn thing about you. But then turned around in the sentence before that and said, I don't have a problem with it, with you sharing things with me. So I'm supposed to pick and choose. I'm supposed to decipher what I can and cannot tell you. No, fuck you. That's how I feel. If I don't need to pick and choose what the fuck I should tell you. What I tell you is what I tell you. You may say, oh, Sherelle, don't tell me that. That's too gross. Or don't tell me, whatever. You can say that because that's your right. But to make me decide on what I can share with you, you can go straight to hell with gasoline draws on. Because I don't need no friend like that. I don't need nobody in my life telling me what I got to pick and choose to say to them. And if you that motherfucking sensitive, you don't need to be my goddamn friend. Because I'm a realist and I keep it 100. And like I said, if Angel called me and I live in Chicago and she live in Atlanta, I'll be like, girl, you need anything? You good? Girl, you okay? We gonna crack up, we gonna laugh, and we gonna get the fuck off the phone. Same way with Nick Techniques. I never met Nick Techniques. I talk to Nick Techniques at least 3 or 4 times a week. During the week, the other day, she was having something going on with her, and she was so upset, and she was crying on the phone. You think that I'm not going to comfort somebody who I know is in distress, who is going through something, going through a situation? That's my friend. And I've never met this woman. I'm on Meter though. I've never met this woman. But I'm going to tell this woman, Nick, you crying? You should never feel that comfortable with me to be just crying like this with me. Where your husband at? Where's your motherfucking empathy? And the reason why I bring this up is because it's hard for me to get in my head that this person who knows me and who's known me for 35 years, Angel's only known me 2 years. Nick has known me 2 years. And I ain't never met these women. If Nick needed me to come over her house, if I live where she live or vice versa, if she needed me and I had to help her clean up her shit or her vomit, I may not want to do it, but I ain't finna leave my motherfucking friend in distress. What kind of fucking friend am I? But this motherfucker, and you in laid with me and you did every motherfucking thing with me. To anything else outside of that. And you say some shit like that to me. I went off on his ass. I have a friend right now that's dealing with a health issue. We don't know what it is, but I'm concerned. And it's a man. Me and this man ain't never slept together. But there's no way that this man could be sick or something go on with him and I not help him. And that I tell him, after knowing him almost 20 plus years, how dare you feel that comfortable with me? I'm insulted. And so with that being said, I'm done. And all the things this motherfucker has done, didn't help me move, wasn't a friend to me when I went through all of that. Out of all of that, this was the worst motherfucking thing he could have said to me. And when I tell you I'm done with that bitch, I'm done with that bitch. He ain't got to ever worry about me. He ain't got to ever worry about me saying nothing to him or telling him nothing or sharing nothing with him. And he ain't got to ever worry about me picking up the phone ever in life, telling him nothing concerning my life. And I mean that. And he better not pick up the phone and tell me nothing. When I tell you I'm done, I will walk past this motherfucker like I don't know him. That's what he get from me. Anyway, y'all have a good, blessed day. Let me know what your opinion is. I know you all write comments on this video all the time and give me your opinion. And I listen to your opinion. And this is not a platform for you all to always agree with me. Most of the time you all do. Sometimes you all don't. But write your comment in the comment section. And let me know how I'm feeling, the way I'm feeling, if the way I'm feeling is wrong based on what you've heard. And we'll talk about it on tomorrow. Okay, I need to go punch in. So you all have a good, blessed day. Be safe. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.